Who would like to be Barton?
I don't know. Personally, I would still like to be Chelmy, so I offer Barton to you.
Sure, I'll be Barton. Nothing like a nice cup of tea to soothe jangled nerves.
Good day, Barton.
Good day to you, sir. Oh, hi. Sorry, I just fucked up the... Oh, I fucked up the...
Stop. It's good. There it is. Okay, it's good there. Mina, if you put your paws on this... Mina! No. No, Mina.
Oh, God. Need the perfect... Needs to hit the right spot. Ah, there we go. Okay. We got it. Okay.
Barton, wish to have a few words with the inspector, but I don't see him here.
I don't see him here either. Amazing. Barton's like, what a good observation, Barton.
I don't know. He's not here, man. I couldn't tell you. I can't help you, man. I was led to believe he was here in his office.
Yes, he was. Then he got up and left. It was all very sudden. I too am puzzled by his sudden disappearance.
Speaking of characters that won't help you with their dialogue.
There you go. There you go. At some point, I intend to make my future games compatible with screen readers. So at least you have that option. Okay, Bree, what do you think about the idea that, like, I mean, a paragraph is typically considered 3 to 5 sentences, so that would be at least 12 sentences. If it's longer than that, you probably need a cutscene. What are your thoughts on that?
Being an English major, and I'm sure, Dove, you can also speak on this, having done grad school, 3 to 5 sentences equaling 1 paragraph is an idea that dies at the end of 12th grade or at the end of, like, secondary school. Once you get into college, paragraphs are however the hell long you want them to be, in my opinion. As long as you are talking about the same thing for the duration of the paragraph, it doesn't matter how long it is.
Yeah, paragraphs are more like divisions of ideas.
I'm not sure. I would
rather
say...
than like a specific length of sentence, but
yeah. But I would say I think that's a good point to jump off of, though, because I would think, just thinking like out loud, if your dialogue or the information you need to convey is maybe like longer than a page, single spaced, then I would say maybe it could merit a cutscene. Does that seem reasonable?
I mean, video games are kind of weird because they're mostly like, you know, like,
I mean,
they're mostly
so, like,
visual mediums, so like what it's hard to measure it exactly.
I was gonna say, having also like played Danganronpa, which has no cutscenes at all, it's all text boxes. Like, it has voice acting, but it's all text boxes. Like, I didn't feel at any point they needed cutscenes.
I mean, I know that Morgan was saying that, like, visual novels are probably, like, a big exception to this idea, just because, like, the medium kind of is, it's more of a book than other video games. It's more like an interactive book than most video games, so.
That's true. I would say, I think that text boxes that, like, where you have to, it's, so, like, for example, these text boxes are 3 lines long. I do agree that I think they should be able to get their whole point across in the 3 lines of text. I think that having, like, an idea or a sentence that goes longer than the space you're allotted might be pushing it a little much. I think that might be a good, you know what I mean? I think that's a good, like, place to judge it off of. I don't know. Voice acting is quite pricey, though, so.
Yeah. Plus, also, my idea wasn't that it should only be only voice acting. It's just that if you can't get your idea across in enough text boxes, To keep the player's attention, you fucked up with your writing. Either do some rewrites to take time, or just get someone to read it out. Yeah, I mean, that is a good point.
It's a hard thing to judge. I feel like really I can't comment on that. Because everyone's attention span is different. Like,
that's a good point too.
If you engage information better through audio, like, obviously it would be much better if everything was voice acted, and then some people, like, prefer the read, or they can read really fast, or...
Yeah.
I mean, even, like, clicking through, like... Because you can't always speed up the voice acting, but you can usually always speed up the text speed. So, like, if you can click through that real fast... Sometimes feel like that.
Yeah. And then the other thing, too, is that I feel like what's considered engaging text is a little... I feel like that can be a bit of a parameter. Like, I don't know, I guess if, like, you're saying, like, I only want to know about what to do for this quest in a matter of, like, 2 speech bubbles, then I guess that's fair. Like, yeah, but maybe just be like, I lost my item in this location. Can you get it for me? And then that's all they say. Like, that's fair. But I also think that, like... If you're really, I think that sometimes it can be an investment thing, because, like, if it's, like, a really emotional, the characters are speaking, it's really high emotion, and, like, you're invested in this story, then maybe you would be able to get through a lot of text, you know, like, because you're, you know, so, like, I feel like engagement is also, like, a thing that's, like, kind of, it's both length, and then also, like, length can lose your audience, but I can also see how, like, you could have the opposite situation where you have, like, a game that has a very limited amount of text, but it's still not that engaging, you know? Like, less text isn't necessarily always equal better. It really depends on how you... Like, text is a tool to use wisely or not wisely, I feel.
Guardrex also added, skipping through voice stuff makes the characters impromptu beatbox, so that's fun.
That is fun. If the text is a means to an end, then you should definitely keep it short, because the longer it is, the more people you lose before it's done. I've kind of accepted that video game story writing isn't going to improve, so I'm like, read it to me, I'm lazy. I mean, I don't know, I've played some games where the writing is really, 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 really good. I guess, you know, I guess it just depends on the game. I guess, like, I feel like in a visual novel, you know, the text is going to be really good, because that's where the engagement lives or dies, but
yeah.
I suspect that a lot of... I mean, I don't know, I think about games like, I mean, I guess maybe Portal 2 is, like, one of those games that's, like, I mean, that game has no text, really, aside from, like, I don't know, maybe some, like, signs or whatever that you read, and that one's all video voice acting, and the writing in that game is amazing. I love that game.
That's true.
But, in terms of, like, games that are mostly text, I mean, it depends. Like, like, Portal 2 is a good example of a game where, like, you know, the writing isn't, like, the dialogue isn't, like, the main conveyance of information in that game, but even though it isn't, it's still really freaking good, and it tells you a lot. I mean, like the fact that J.K. Simmons as Cave Johnson, my god, what an amazing casting choice, and, oh, he does such a good job at, like, conveying the idea of this, like, crazy, off, like, just this wacky dude who runs a company and is like, yeah, let's just give them asbestos poisoning. That's great. Also Valve, especially with the first Portal, focus tested it like fucking crazy. Yeah, and I mean, that's good. I mean, yeah, I would hope hey, Dub, sorry to be late. I was watching a really good video about ableism in schools. Ooh. That's a very interesting video. Is it like a video essay? We're kind of having a discussion right now, actually, about I mean, ableism isn't wholly unrelated to this discussion, because it is talking about accessibility in video games. But that sounds like a cool topic. That sounds really neat. That is a reason I will accept for being. I mean, I accept any reason for being late, because nobody in this audience is required to be on my channel at any time. But, like, if I had to rate your lateness, that's a good reason to be late. Gaining knowledge is never a bad thing. So
amen.
Yeah. Anyway, now that we've
back to the game.
let's actually get back to the game. Anyway.
We're gonna have to have a separate, like, discussion. Oh god, is this the part where one of us says, we should have a podcast where we discuss things?
Oh no, not those dreaded words. Oh shit. Am I gonna have a podcast with each of my friends? Like, each of them, I'm just gonna be me and then another friend. We're just gonna talk about weird bullshit.
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, anyway, we'll put this conversation on the shelf, and then if people want, we can take it off the shelf later. Anyway, alright, take it away as Sheldon.
Alright. Barton, I sincerely hope you're not spreading misinformation about me. I think it's an IEP being dumb. Oh, never. As a kid with an IEP, never. Freaking love my IEP. I just told you that I needed to pop downstairs to see the commissioner.
Oh, yes, you did say that, sir.
Use your ears, Constable. You'll never move up in the force if you don't learn to listen. Greetings, Inspector. Ah, apologies for not saying hello, Layton. What a surprise to see you. Welcome to my humble office. Forgive the sudden intrusion, Inspector. I heard that you're leading the investigation on the Prime Minister's disappearance. I am, and as it's you I'm speaking with, I'll be quite candid. This case has me completely baffled. Dozens of eyewitnesses, myself included, and not one blasted lead to work with. Since you were there, I might as well hear your take on things. Have a seat. There are 2 little kitty loafs in my vicinity.
Aww!
I was questioned the day of the incident, but maybe our chat will uncover some new theories.
He has such a square shape to his
I know, he's
body.
like, that's like the best definition of like stooped shoulders I've ever seen. The best
really
depiction of stooped shoulders.
Truly.
Excuse me. We've already established that you were there when the explosion occurred.
Yeah.
Yes, I certainly was. Bless you.
Thank you.
And you must believe, as I do, that there was no way anyone could have survived that blast.
Thank you, everybody.
Not that whack Starn gun, not his staff, and, though I hate to say it, not the Prime Minister. But what confounds me is that not a single trace of the lot remains. What do you mean by that? What I mean is, we've canvassed the whole place and haven't found a thing related to the victims. No bodies, no clothing, no shoes. Not even so much as a pocket watch or ring. All we recovered from the scene, the 10 tons of scrap metal that used to be the machine. No people, though.
There were 8 of them, sir.
What? Did you say something just now, Constable?
There were 8 of them, sir. 8 people vanished.
Ah, yes. According to eyewitness reports, 8 people vanished from the scene. That group consisted of Starngun, a handful of his assistants, and the Prime Minister. Now, how in the world do 8 people just vanish? It's like a blasted magic trick.
Don't worry, Inspector. From what I've heard, the Prime Minister is still alive.
Luke, that's so suspicious!
It truly is.
Ah, young Luke. Be a good lad and keep quiet, alright?
Damn.
He's like, he's still alive? How do you know that, small child? The adults are having a serious conversation here. If you're bored, why don't you and Barton go play in the hall?
Damn.
Inspector, I assure you, Luke isn't making this up. There's a very real possibility that Bill Hawks is alive. What? Well, don't leave me here scratching my head like a fool. Explain, Layton. Before I do, I must ask a favor of you first. And what would that be? Do you recall the explosion that occurred at the Polydimensional Research Institute 10 years ago? Ooh. What did you just say? I'll take that as a yes. It is imperative that I see any and all case files on that incident. You just might be onto something here, Layton. What do you know? Nothing at the moment. But I have a suspicion your current case and this old one are linked in some way. I'd like to help. Really, I would. But those files are sealed and require top-level clearance. Even a high-ranking officer, like myself, would have trouble getting his hands on those. And I see. I had hoped a man of your status might have the influence necessary to acquire those documents. Unfortunately, it seems I may have hoped for too much. I'm sorry to have asked the impossible of you. Wait just a moment, Layton. I might be able to get you access to the case file. Excellent. I would be extremely grateful for that. Just one thing though, these documents don't come for free. I want to hear everything you know or suspect about the Prime Minister's whereabouts. Of course. Once I've seen the documents and I'm sure my theory is sound, every detail will be yours. But head down to the archive room and find those old files. Tell them you're there on my orders.
Right away, sir.
Those files can't leave the archive, but you can read them there. Head downstairs, past the lobby, into the basement. Much appreciated, Inspector. Ooh. We got the danger noise when we asked about the files.
We did. Ooh. The plot thickens.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's go to those archives. Hello? It's ever so gloomy in here, and musty. These shelves are so dusty, my hands pitch black. Wow. As a librarian, that is not the right way to store archives. You gotta have that. You have to have that shit. You have to have it, like, nice and, temperature controlled and everything in order to preserve the integrity of the documents. Like, this police station needs to get their shit together.
I'm literally having flashbacks to when I worked at my local, like, history center, and they literally had posters on the wall that detailed, like, how to take care of your own, like, photos and stuff, like how to just take care of your own documents.
Yep.
You'll appreciate it. It was so funny. It was comparing it to this, like, aunt that you have stay over that's very particular about the room she stays in. That has to be temperature controlled and dust free, and just to be in certain kinds of sheets, like the like archive safe, like plastic sheets that you store things in, and
right, yeah.
I'm thinking of that poster, and I'm like, man, this police station.
Yeah.
Just look at all the cases the police have encountered. Now, Luke, the true gentleman doesn't play on ladders.
Hmm? Got a hidden coin.
Hey.
Welcome to the archive. I've gathered all the files pertaining to the explosion.
Thank you, Barton. Your hard work has saved us considerable time.
Look at Barton. He should become a librarian. He shouldn't be a cop anymore.
Aww.
Ew! These documents are all mildewy and covered in dust. Jesus Christ! Damn. ACAB indeed. Good lord.
It's only been 10 years. Like,
yeah.
Really
like, how? Like, what the fuck is happening at Scotland Yard? Come on.
Honestly,
this honestly is just more evidence that the police are like siphoning money away from resources that really need it. You know, like Jesus.
They're taking all this money and it's not going to the maintenance of the archive. So where is it?
I'm sorry, we can't open this cold case because a moth ate the entire thing. Amazing. These files are off limits to most people. You're the first to touch them in a long time.
It's only been 10 years!
I know! Jeez, they've had to have a flood or something. My god.
I see.
Hand some of those over and I'll help you look through them. Where should I start?
I appreciate the offer, but I should handle these myself. They are top secret, after all.
Of course. I understand. Oh, it's so weird. Hey, isn't it cool how it's like Layton's on his own, and then in the corner here, it's just Luke and the parrot?
Okay, wait, so what happens if we leave this area with just Luke and the parrot? Can we do that?
We can!
Oh my god! You can just walk around with Luke!
Oh shit!
That's crazy!
Oh shit!
Just abandoned Layton in the archives. We're gonna solve this puzzle ourselves, Professor!
Hello, were you Colby?
I think you were Colby.
Okay. Hello there, young fellow. Exploring the police station on your own?
Oh my god, what happens? Can we go up to Chelmy's office?
I better not leave without the professor. Damn it, let's go up to Chelmy's office. Let's annoy Chelmy, let's go. Let's annoy Chelmy.
Hello, lad. Is Layton almost done poring over those documents?
Not enough chin in that voice, to be
honest. This is so cool.
This is really cool. I didn't realize that you could do this, but this is like a fun little Easter egg that you could just kind of walk around as...
Can't leave Scotland Yard, but you can bug everybody in the police station as Luke. Wait just a bit longer, Luke. I'll finish up here soon. What, are we gonna talk to Barton? Oh, he's doing the puzzle. Okay.
You know, it always seems like the inspector is always, it seems like the inspector is always yelling at you. Don't you ever get tired of it? It's not so bad. Sure, he scolds me, but only when he has good reason to, which is often, unfortunately. Oh.
Aww.
I make a lot of mistakes, so I get yelled at a lot. He's always telling me I lack insight on cases, and I don't, pay attention, which is completely understandable. I just get distracted, and then I make mistakes. Man, Barton. Barton, have you considered perhaps being diagnosed with ADHD?
I was gonna say a different career path.
Damn. Bree at least puts the mustache on that other guy. I'm sorry.
Job, I think you should pop over to Wilkes and take the voice acting class.
I mean, yeah. I should just go back to school. That's the goal here.
That is. I'm gonna add that comment to my list of compliments. Bree at least puts the mustache on that other guy.
It's a good one. It's a good one. Aw, chin up, Barton. Everyone makes mistakes. Heck, I make them all the time. I give up pretty bad sometimes. Why, just the other day I found myself in the most ridiculous predicament. Okay.
Park car.
You need to get your car into the parking spot marked by the flag in the middle of the grid below. As you can see, you can only enter the spot from one side. When you encounter an X, you must turn left or right. Sorry, guys. One. Okay, you must turn left or right. When you encounter an O, you must continue going straight. Also, your car is a bit of a clunker and can't go in reverse. Draw a line from your car into the parking spot. Alright. Time to... Oh. Yeah, that's not it. Let's try...
I think you can cross over. Yeah, you can cross over the same, like, thing once.
Yeah.
No.
That's not it, yeah.
What if you, from that last turn? Yeah, from that X, what if you went the other way?
Oh, no, if I go this way.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. So... I'm sure on. Yeah, okay. Right, I fucked up. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, wait. Okay.
Did it.
How about this?
Oh, what? What did I get wrong?
Let me think this through again.
Come on, this is a 15-pick rat puzzle. What the fuck? Okay, hold on.
Open the memo? Did you trace it right? Open the memo again.
I thought I did.
Yeah,
I did. I did trace it right.
Turn straight, turn. Turn straight. Turn. Turn. Straight. Turn. Straight. Turn. Yeah, why didn't it work? Oh, did you connect it to the car?
Oh, I might not have. That might have been what I didn't do right. Hold on. Let's try that again. Make sure it matches up. It does.
Yeah.
Here's my answer.
Damn.
Oh, man.
I got points deducted for that one thing. This is why I always double check stuff, you guys. Nice driving. You have to circle all the way around the parking lot to get to the space. Kind of annoying that you can't just pull straight in, huh? Yeah, it is kind of annoying.
It feels like when you get an essay back and you, like, misspell one word and you get a 99.8, you're like, come on, I know how to spell, like, elbow, I just mistyped it. And they're like, well, it counts.
Yeah. It is pretty bad. Sorry guys, I'm gonna The top's a little cut off, so I'm gonna edit some stuff here. Wonderful work, Luke. I bet you never give the Professor any cause to yell at you. Well, he's not really the yelling type. But it's true that I never let a puzzle go unsolved. I've got his reputation to protect. Oh dear. I never considered the possibility that my goofs-ups would harm the Inspector's reputation. Don't worry, Barton. What's most important is to try your best. If only I could convince the Inspector to see things that way. Oh.
Luke, come here. I think I found what we came here for.
What is it, Professor?
Look at him. Look at that confident pose. The arms crossed. That file yielded some very valuable information, Luke.
What exactly did you find out, Professor?
Let's just say I'm very confident the Prime Minister's still alive. However, the only way to save him is to travel to the other London, where he's being held.
You think he might be trapped in the future?
Perhaps. Let's bring this discussion to the Inspector. And he's back in our party.
He is.
Had to get a water.
No problem.
Leighton, is your investigation bear any fruit? It did indeed. To start, allow me a few questions. Inspector, were you involved in the investigation of the explosion at the Institute 10 years ago? Yes, I was there. Ages ago it was. I remember I had just been promoted to Assistant Inspector. Are they using, like, 10 years? Because to kids, 10 years is a long time.
Maybe.
I mean, like, 10 years is a long time, I guess, but, like... I don't know. It seems like they're putting a lot of it. They're like, 10 years ago! And I'm like, yeah, like, 10 years ago I was in high school. Like, which doesn't seem that long ago.
Yeah, no, I getcha.
I don't know. I see. And do you remember the names of the scientists thought to have caused the explosion?
Gardrick says, I think it's mostly to be a round number. That's also a possibility, too.
Also make Leighton not be ancient. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, 'cause if they made it like 20 years, then he'd be an old-ass man. He'd be like in his 50s.
Yeah.
To be running like all over London solving puzzles, you know?
Yeah. 10 years is kind of a long time. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a hefty amount of... It's not like it's not a short amount of time, but it's not like lots... It's not like an incredible amount of time. It's like come somewhere in the middle, you know?
Yeah, I get... Maybe that's why they picked it, because it's like 5 years is too short, 20 years is too long.
Yeah.
10 years, okay. Let me think. Oh, it's coming back to me now. One man's name was Allen. Dimitri Allen. Were there 2 scientists implicated? Do you remember the second scientist's name? It was quite a long time ago, you know. I see you're having some difficulty remembering.
So you're in the future now, right? We are not.
No.
We've returned to present day London via the time machine because Leighton wanted to question Inspector Chelmy about an explosion that happened 10 years prior to the events of the present. So there's 2 different 10 years in this game. There's the present There's 10 years in the past, which is when this explosion at this research institute happened. And then there's the future London, which is 10 years in the future. Oh, that's confusing.
So there was like, there's another explosion that happened at the Institute, and then the current day, which is where we are, present day London explosion, which was the machine.
Yes, there's also two explosions, which is... Yeah, it is a little confusing, I won't lie. It is a little confusing.
Thanks for checking in on that, Gardrak.
It is a bit much.
Well then, what about the victims? Do you remember much about them? The explosion caused substantial damage to the area and destroyed the neighboring apartment complex. One of the lab assistants perished in the explosion, as did several tenants in the building next door. That's terrible.
That is a pretty terrible accident, yeah.
Strangely enough, though, I think both of the scientists involved in the experiment survived.
Interesting.
That was very informative, Inspector. Because I've got a few questions of my own now. How do you think this old case relates to my current one?
There's the question on everybody's mind, huh?
This is just a theory. But I think the Prime Minister is being held somewhere beyond the influence of Scotland Yard. Do you mean to say he's being held captive in another country?
If only.
You may find what I'm about to tell you hard to believe. But I think Bill Hawks is being held captive in the future.
Oh shit!
Sound of Doom again. The Sound of Doom!
The Sound of Doom.
If this is your idea of a joke, I'm not laughing. I can understand your skepticism. Thank you for all your help today, Inspector. Should I learn anything else about the Prime Minister's whereabouts, you will be among the first to know. Come, Luke, let's be off. Now, wait right there. We had a deal. We had a deal. Surely you've got more for me than that far-fetched theory. Inspector, I've told you as much as I know at the moment. Now, please excuse us.
Damn, that's stone cold.
Oh God.
He's just like, really yeah, I'm just gonna...
bomb and then was like, bye.
Yep. Let me drop a bomb on you. Bye. I find a nice cup of tea helps focus the mind. Delicious, delicious tea.
Barton's really staring down into his teacup, his hand's shaking, the tea's clinking. He's like, yeah, delicious tea. I love it. It's great. It's fine. Everything's fine.
So yeah, I ordered an expensive game controller. 8-bit do Pro 2, $50 for the wireless one.
Ooh.
That sounds awesome. Welcome to Scotland Yard headquarters of London Police.
Thanks, Colby. Now that we got what we came for, let's go back to the clock shop. Cog's waiting for us.
Okay, Professor.
Okay, Professor. Okay, Professor.
Alright, we gotta go to Midland Road.
Yep. How's our dear old granny friend doing?
What fine manners and famous to boot. Oh, wait, were you Florence?
No, you were her, but I forgot she was hitting on him.
Okay, maybe we should get to know each other better. May I call you by your first name, Professor? Tee tee. Oh my god. Well, puzzle.
Oh, it's you again. Where are you heading now, small fry?
I can't say. It's a secret.
Well, I was going to offer you a puzzle, but you look like you're in a hurry, so forget about it. Is he like pulling up his pants?
I think so. What's that? You've got a puzzle that needs solving?
I got your attention now, don't I? Oh, speaking of time travel, anyone else enjoying the various MCU series? I
don't think
I've seen any recently.
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't seen many of them myself. I think after Endgame, I've just been like, on most MCU stuff, to be honest. But I mean, I don't know if there's like a really good post Endgame MCU thing that people recommend. I wouldn't be opposed to checking it out. I think the only one I'm like actually interested in seeing organically is the third Guardians of the Galaxy movie. It's like the only one that I'm like,
yeah, my mom and I
go out of my way to see that one. But aside from that one, Okay, right. There are 3 sheets of transparent plastic with different patterns painted on them. If you layer them correctly, a checkerboard pattern appears. The order in which you layer them is important, and you can't flip or rotate the sheets. Which sheet goes on the very bottom? A, B, or C? Okay.
I think it's B. My vote is B. What do you think, Dove?
B.
Those 2 white squares are in the wrong spot.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's B. I think you're right. What is that I hear in the background? I don't know. It'd probably be on Bree's end.
No puzzle can stop.
It might be me either eating my dinner or TV. I'm not sure.
It's probably the TV.
Is it really distracting?
I'm watching them in release order now. Oh, MCU? Yeah. How? So, would you recommend them? Or, yeah, it's not like voices. Yeah, it's probably the TV then.
Okay. Once I'm finished, I'll move into the bedroom. Indifference job! Lendiferous job.
It's a good one. Sorry. Alright. I suppose we have to head it back to future London now, huh?
What's the matter, Luke? Are you scared of traveling through time again?
Yes. I mean, no. As long as I don't have to do it alone.
Of course not. I'll be right here with you. Aww.
First on the agenda is heading to Chinatown to meet the future Professor Layton, right?
That's right. And if my guess is correct, we'll find the Prime Minister there as well.
Do you think we'll run into trouble along the way?
Considering the warm welcome we received from the family at the casino, I'd say anything's possible. Luke, there's no telling. Oh, go away. Luke, there's no telling what kind of dangers await us in the future. Maybe it would be best for you to remain here in our time.
What kind of an apprentice would I be if I left you to face Danger alone? Of course I'm going to! Nice. Ooh, saving our progress. We're gonna save it. New chapter! Traveling companions? Question mark? Ooh. I recommend WandaVision on its own merits. Very good little series. As for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I'm not a huge fan, but the action is good. Loki Season 1 is interesting. I like it, but the ending is not amazing. I see. Right, let's head down to the clock shop now. Uh-oh, it's our favorite friend Stashin! What does he have to say?
My buddy! Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
You okay over there?
Shit. I accidentally exited out of Discord.
Oh no! Well, I hear you now, so...
Okay, good. What mischief did you two get yourselves into?
Excuse me? I have no idea what you're talking about.
No point playing innocent, boy. Old Stashin Scarfin knows more than you think. They may be slightly obscured, but I do have eyes, you know. And these eyes can see that the law's right on your tail.
I don't follow.
Say no more, boy. Just know that I'm always on your side. If you call me, I'll come running.
Oh, thanks, I guess.
Well, we ought to be off now, Luke. I have the feeling that things are about to get interesting.
You don't say. With that big warning.
I love our boy, Stash. Luke, do you remember the secret knock Big Luke used when we last tried to enter the clock shop?
Of course. Allow me, Professor. Come on in.
Oh wait, I was Spring, sorry.
Oh, yeah, you were.
I think it's the lady and
My
Cog is the guy.
apologies.
That's okay. I forgot too. I was like, I think that's tough. Welcome back, Professor. Sorry to keep you waiting. Where is Cog, by the way? Oh, same place as always. In the back, tinkering with that clock.
Okay. Just making sure she didn't have puzzle for us.
In the back room, I already told you that. Alright, buddy. Take us back to the future.
Welcome back, you two. I take it you found the information you were after?
We did. Hopefully, Luke's not tired of waiting for us back in the future.
Yes, we mustn't keep the young sir waiting. Young sir? Oh, did I just call Luke sir? Sorry, it's an old habit from being in the service industry. My mind's just not as sharp as it used to be. You know, I make mistakes often like that. Someone's at the door.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You can't just force your way onto private property. It's illegal, not to mention ungentlemanly. Madam, I'm no gentleman. I'm an officer of the law, and I'm here on an important investigation. Oh my god, Stashin Scarfin was right.
He was! I'm about halfway through, I just wanted actual mutants in the MCU, not unexplained Crystal Charlotte. Then Ivy was invested. I'm about halfway through What If, and it's honestly not great. It's much more like animated Marvel stuff. The humor is weird, and everyone seems out of the character, which, like, would be fine if they didn't emphasize this is all the same except for one choice at one moment. It seems like maybe they're getting into it, but I don't care how long it'll be. I hope so. The X-Men movies are okay, but not up to par with the rest of the Marvel stuff. Yeah. What's Inspector Chalmers doing here?
You failed, didn't you, Inspector? Be that as it may, Spring is right. Forcing your way in here is quite rude. Say what you will, Leighton. The fact remains that our Prime Minister is missing. And if I have to crash a few parties to find him, then that's how it has to be. And I'll keep crashing them until you lay your cards on the table, Leighton. All of them.
I can't Oh my god!
I can't believe you, Professor! And you too, Luke!
Oh jeez.
Oh, Lord.
Flora!
You two ran off and left me on my own again. And after I made you those nice cucumber sandwiches.
It's like it's a real standoff in this room.
My god. Oh, man. Flora, please try to understand. We just didn't want to put you into a dangerous situation. I don't buy it. The real reason you won't take me is because you think I'll get in the way.
No, that's not it at all.
Flora, you have to understand. You could be put in harm's way. It's for your safety that I... Flora's right, you guys are assholes.
Yeah, they're just assholes right now.
I don't know anyone else in this town. What am I supposed to do when you two run off?
Oh,
she's so anky. Look at her little anky face. Stare at the wall. Oh no, that's really fun. And by really fun, I mean not fun at all. I see. I learned sarcasm from Professor Layton as well.
When you put it that way, I can see where you're coming from.
Now, Luke, listen here. You know, Layton, I think the girl has a point. You may be leaving her behind out of concern. That doesn't mean much if it upsets her so.
Ooh. Look at Jelmy dropping some wisdom. Who would have thought?
Inspector, you too? Lane's like, fuck.
Sorry to butt in, but we've got to get the show on the road. We can't keep Luke waiting any longer. I have to start her up now.
But there are several people here who have nothing to do with the matter at hand. Cog's like, tough shit, we're all going to the future.
As far as I'm concerned, the more people we've got, the more the merrier. Basically.
Oh my god. That's ridiculous. I beg you to reconsider.
Sorry, Professor. We've got to go. Hold on, everyone.
Hold on. What for?
Okay, end of the line. Everyone out. Layton posting on the AITA Reddit. I tricked my young charge into thinking that I was out of concern for her, but now she's angry at me. Am I the asshole?
What in the world just happened?
My stomach's doing backflips again.
What was all that? Step outside and see for yourself, Inspector. That should serve as a sufficient explanation. I don't know what you're getting at, but fine. Barton, let's step outside.
Just a moment, sir. I'm feeling a touch queasy. Actually, make that quite squeezy.
Pull yourself together, Constable. We're going out. Please, don't jostle me. I'm feeling a bit green.
Are you okay, Flora?
It was a rather shaky trip.
I'll say, time travel really takes it out of you.
I'm a bit dizzy. She's really good at fainting.
Oh no, someone catch her!
Oh my goodness.
Seems you've got your time travel legs, Professor. You don't look shaken at all.
I suppose I'm getting used to it, though I can't say I find the process pleasurable.
Yes, squeezing yourself through a vortex in time and coming out the other side can be draining. Anyway, you probably want to get going, but come see me if you ever need to return to the present. You're a good man, and we'd be glad to help you at any time.
Thank you, Cog. If we need anything, we'll be sure to let you know.
Okay. Spring. Oh, sorry.
Did you happen to see where the inspector and the constable went off to? They ran out the front door. They're in for a real surprise out there.
So when was our Layton secretly replaced with evil Layton? It was...
probably in the second game when we left Flora in a barn. Layton! What's all this? What happened to London? We're still in London, Inspector. We've just been transported 10 years into the future. But that's impossible, isn't it? Or is it possible, Layton? But one thing is for certain. We are no longer in the London we knew. Well, there will be time for debate once my work is done. I seem to recall you're saying something about the Prime Minister being trapped in a future, yes? Yes. I'm by no means certain, but it remains a definite possibility. Well then, what are we standing around here for? The hunt is on, Barton! We're off to find the Prime Minister. Pretty girl!
You know,
a pretty kitty over there.
Aww.
You know, Inspector, we may have better luck tracking him down if we work together on this case. Oh, it's treats time! It's treats time! Everybody's running over to Mama to get treats!
Ooh.
Treats. Ooh. Yum, 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 yum. Sorry. That's enough from you, Layton. The fact remains that you're a civilian. I'll handle this on my own. Alright. Hi, sweetness. Yeah, you got it. There we go. There we go. Now I can eat them.
There's a file redeemed Menapics.
Oh, Menapics. Oh,
and, Panda wants you to tell us a bad joke.
Alright, I'm taking a Menapic right now. Did you enjoy your yummies? Oh, the sun. Okay, sending the Menapic, and then I will find a joke.
Okay.
Scratch. Little butt scratch. So, go ahead.
Oh. Are you feeling any better, Barton? Yes. No. Yes. Where am I? You're in the future. This is London 10 years in the future, Barton. Oh my. No need to fret, Barton. Everything's fine. Don't worry about me, lad. The inspector is here. You and your friends are safe. We'll be fine. Exactly. Oh. Well, if it isn't my favorite set of problem solvers, thanks again for helping me with those boards.
It was nothing, really. Just a simple bit of thinking and a well-placed cut.
Yeah? Well, if it's not too much trouble, you think you could work your magic on these boards, too?
Oh, God.
Another cut. Alright. The pieces of wood below is all the shape and difficult to work with effectively. The best solution is to cut into two pieces that, when combined, form a square. Because of the grain of wood, however, the two pieces can't be flipped or rotated after being cut. Draw the lines that show where to make this cut. Then tap submit.
I don't know. Alright, Delve, are you ready for the joke?
I am very ready for the joke. What's up?
Okay,
Lay it on
I
me.
need your help.
Okay, sure.
Moo! Moo! I mean knock knock.
Who's there?
Time traveling cow. I don't know if you're laughing because I can't hear you laughing.
Oh, that's a good one. Sorry, I wasn't, oops.
It's not a good one. It's a bad one.
The short guy is taking Going to the Future by 10 years very well. Wait, I missed the punchline! It was a time-traveling cow. That was the punchline.
Yeah. I said moo. I mean knock knock. Who's there? Time-traveling cow. I'll tell another one, because that one was short.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm still...
Jeff walks into a magic shop. He walks up to the man at the counter and asks, "What magic can you do?" The man at the counter replies, "Voodoo, magic reversal, time travel," and Jeff interrupts him and says, "Wait, go back." Jeff walks into a magic shop, and the man at the counter says to him, "That'll be $30.75.
Nice. I appreciate your time travel themed jokes.
Thank you.
Very
I thought
topical.
I'd be on brand.
Very on brand. Very topical. Okay.
Well, I ran out of all my story ones until I do my stream where I tell the longest joke in the world, but
right.
Can't tell that on this stream. It takes like 45 minutes.
Okay, I'm still trying to figure out where to cut this board. Because, like, we have this section of 3, and, like, I feel like if we had, like, a log piece of 3 blocks that were separate, we could just kind of slot that in there. But then we also have this, like, 3 piece of 3 over here, so I'm not really sure what to do with that.
Apparently Nick File knows the answer.
Oh, you know? Why don't you give us a hint? I'm at a loss. I'm not really sure. I'm sure we need to make some kind of, like, zigzag cut in order to fit, like, the zigzag part that's sticking out, but I'm not sure about the upper part or where to make that cut. Because, like, we can't flip it or rotate it. It needs to kind of slide into place.
Only one piece will be removed. Well, yeah. It's only being cut into 2 pieces. Hints are hard to make. Should we look at a hint, Dove?
Ooh, yeah, let's look at a hint. You don't need to make any cuts on the left side of the board. Okay, so just so we all know, I know my left from my right. It's this side of the board.
Good job, Dove.
Are you proud of me? You all should be proud of me. Oh, hold on. Okay, I think that hint might have helped. Because, if we make a cut on, like, the right side... Oh, but then we're flipping it, though.
Panda just pointed out the title of the stream says Curious Village.
Oh, shit! No, I put the wrong... What? Oh.
Oops. The title, not like the game title.
Yeah, I was like... Okay, well, changed it. Is the size of the piece a valid hint? That is a valid hint, yeah. That helps. That helps.
Future Village does sound curious. I just do not. I don't know.
Maybe it's that? Would that work?
Where would you slot that in, though?
I don't know. Future villages sound curious. 5 squares.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm so bad at these puzzles. They just don't make any sense to me.
5 squares. Don't make any cuts on the left side. It's all on the right.
See, I feel like I'm caught up on the, like... Oh, I think I might have it, Dove.
Okay.
So, go to the top right block. Go down 1. And do a horizontal line there. Yeah, that one. And then go down 1 more block below that line. Go to the left 1 block. And draw that vertical line on the left. Yep, there. Go over 1. Horizontal 1. From there. Horizontal again. Then go down. I think that might work.
Oh no, it does. No, you're right. Yeah, no, that totally works.
Did a spatial awareness
You
puzzle.
did it. You fucking did it, Bree. I'm proud of you.
I just spit all over myself.
Nice. You did it. You did it. Good job.
I'm gonna call my dad and tell him, because he's the one that always says I don't have any spatial awareness. Thank you for the hints, though, Noctivile. That was very helpful.
That was helpful, yeah. And it was a nice. There were good hints because like they didn't give the whole game away, but they gave enough of the game away that we had a better idea of what we were looking for. Look at that! You get it again, friend. Thanks to you, we're that much closer to getting Midland Road the makeover it deserves. Ooh, okay, trowel. Ooh, that's a fun word. Trowel. You never see the word trowel. Huh?
My cat's looking at me like, why are you screaming? Oh, that was one for book 3, so we should be able to do book 2. Are we able to do book 2 now?
I don't know.
Because that sticker was for book 3. I guess not.
No, we don't have this one complete yet, so. There must be a...
Wait, what are we still missing?
Ton of posters. We're actually missing a lot of stickers from that puzzle.
Are we? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Where's the other Luke, Professor?
Now that you mention it, we never decided on a meeting place. Perhaps it's time to pay Shipley a visit.
Of course. He can get us in touch with Big Luke. Shall we head over to the arcade restaurant, then?
Should we stop into that?
Say that again?
What is he doing in the future?
Yeah, that's my question. Hi, bud. What's up?
I was about to say something, and I was interrupted. I was confused. Well, look who's back.
Mr. Stashenscoffin?
The one and only. And who's your feathered friend there?
Oh, you mean Gilbert? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, bird. Say, seeing as how you're a dependable bunch, I've got a favor to ask. Lately, I can't get enough of mushrooms, especially this one little red delectable variety. That's where you come in. I get to seek out one of those fine fungi and bring it round to me?
A little delectable red mushroom. I haven't a clue where we can pick up one of those. Ark? Gilbert knows. Gilbert will go grab it.
No, that's the kind of can-do attitude I like, bird. But are you really up to the task?
Gilbert's an irregular bird. This should be a slump for him. Okay. Go take some quiet requests. Awesome. Help Gilbert complete the task requested in the parrot minigame available in the trunk. Alright.
Oh yeah, the more requests we do, the more he helps us find pin coins and stuff.
Yeah.
Let's get this show on the road. Open the parrot minigame in the trunk and select my request. Come on. How hard can it be to get one measly mushroom? Now, hurry up with that fungus. I can't get enough of those little red mushrooms. You just have to bring me one.
Alright.
I was gonna say, can we go into that cafe with the creepy drunk guy?
Yes, I'm sure we can. Alright, unfortunately, I didn't see the camera hard properly. Yep, we know how to do this.
I was gonna say, we already did all this, didn't we?
Yeah, we did the practice one, so. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can do this. I did the last one pretty well somehow. Let's see if that works. I don't know if it will.
I don't think he's gonna get far enough. Oh!
Nope.
No. Oh, he went
He's
too
gonna jump over the. All right.
What if that middle one? If you change that middle one to that slanted one below.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And then he jumps to. Wait, no. Then he's got to jump to that little one. We're gonna lose him.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you're saying. Yeah. Okay.
He just dive bombs.
Hey, you did it!
Hey, we did it! Completed Station's Toadstool. I knew you were just the fellow for the job. This is a perfect specimen.
Specimen?
You just go on like that and you'll become a fine delivery parrot. Gonna love you.
Ark? Love me? Delivery!
Aww.
Yay! We did it. Hey.
Cool.
Alright, so checking the time. It is time for a midstream break. So we will head on for that. And we'll be back in a bit. See you guys soon.
Alright. BRB.
Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing? I have returned. I don't know if Bree's back. You there, Bree?
I'm here.
Welcome back. Also, hi, Sanders. Thank you so much for the sub. I really
Hello.
appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what can I say? I'm just that good. Great time exam. So I'm trying to finish work so I can finally leave and go home. Still running a little behind, but not too bad. I hope you finish that work soon. It's good to see you guys. Oh, by the way, please go follow Xandris on Twitch. I can type the name right.
I think
there we go.
Going to check.
Say that again?
Nice. You're gonna check the cafe for the creepy drunk guy?
Yeah, creepy drunk guy.
Is there any puzzles in here? Oh, that guy's in here too.
There are. Were you the creepy drunk guy, or was I the creepy drunk guy?
I think I was.
Oh, you're fundraising for the Trevor Pod drama. That's wonderful, Xandris.
Yeah! Happy
we
Pride Month.
love that. Awesome.
Hey there, young miss. You don't look so well. Are you all right there? No worries, little lady. I'm doing just fine. I do appreciate your concern, though. As my way of saying thanks for your kind words, I have this puzzle. The Ace Attorney news? No. It's been sitting in my back pocket, so it's a little squashed. But it plays just fine. Ew? Xandris, what is the Ace Attorney news? Xandris says there's Ace Attorney news.
Ooh. 4 types of jam are combined into pairs and placed in the 4 boxes below. Use the scale to determine the relative weights of each type of jam and label them from lightest to heaviest, 1 to 4. Alright. Okay, so these two are... Oh.
Okay, I think you have to push the button, yeah.
Yeah, we have to push one. Okay, so... The blue is heavier than the green. Blue is heavier than the green. Okay, 2 blue and a green equal 2 yellows. Blue is heavier than green, yeah. Blue. Let's do okay.
The
green so the blue is heavier than the red. So the blue is heavier than the red.
Green is heavier than red because they both had a blue. Or is blue also heavier than red? Okay, I see.
Blue is heavier than green. Yeah. Blue's heavier than red. And blue is heavier than green. So blue is the heaviest. Followed by green. Followed by red. Followed by green. Followed by the 2 oranges. Or, well, let me see how the oranges stack up against everything else. Okay, so the 2 oranges are heavier than a red and a green. And they're also heavier than a red and a blue. But a blue and a green equal the weight of 2. So actually the 2 oranges are heavier, aren't they? Than everything else, correct? We have another trilogy collection coming next year. Apollo Justice, Dual Destinies, and Spirit Justice are getting HD treatment. Awesome! I really gotta play Ace Attorney someday. One of these days we'll do it. Alright, hold on. Let me start over. So, blue is heavier than green.
Okay, sorry, I'm not paying attention.
That's okay.
Okay, blue is heavier than green.
green.
Got color. Love these colors.
Hell yeah. All right. So.
It said blue is heavier than red.
Blue is heavier than red. Blue is heavier than red. Thank you for the hydrate. I'll do it.
Hydrate.
What's on the TV, by the way, Brie? I'm curious.
Oh, sorry. It's, A Star is Born. My mom was watching it. Green is heavier than red.
Green is heavier than red. Green is heavier than red.
So I think of those three, red is the lightest, right?
Yeah. We already know that these guys equal the same weight. So two oranges equal a red and a blue. A red and a green, excuse me. But yeah, but the two oranges are heavier than both the red and the blue and the red and the green. So okay.
So it's red.
So yeah, red's the lightest.
Red is the lightest. Red is the lightest, and then green, and then blue of the three of those.
Yep. So red is. So from heaviest to lightest, it's blue, green, red.
Yeah.
Oop. Blue. Green. Red. So then where does the orange fit into all this?
So
it's heavier. They're both heavier than the two oranges are heavier than one red. Than a red and a green. So two oranges are heavier than both red and green and red and blue, but they equal the weight of a blue and a green. So I feel like they're heavier. They have to be heavier than a blue, right? Because if blue weighed more than an orange, then it would be enough to counterweight. It's like one of those things where it's like,
I think
it's kind of like one of those things where, like, let's assign numbers quick, right? So like,
or I was gonna say, if you do red as 1, green as 2, and blue as 4, and you put orange against green and blue, then orange would be 3. So orange would be lighter than blue but heavier than green.
Gotcha. That makes sense to me, actually. So it would be blue, green, red would be the... Blue, orange, green, red would be the final order?
Well, it's lightest to heaviest, so it would be red, green, orange, blue.
Okay. Gotcha. So it would spell Grob, is what it was. That's the solution, right?
Grob.
Yeah. Green, a red... Green.
Argob.
Or Argob. Was hoping it'd be a fun word, but no.
Borg.
So then that means, translate that out.
The lightest to heaviest.
Lightest to heaviest. So the lightest thing, so if we assign numbers, right? So 1, 2, 3.
2, 3, 4.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
That should work, I think.
So then that should be a 6.
I think you're just doing each individual jar, Dove. I don't think we have to do each of the things.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, so red is 1.
Yep.
Green is 2.
Green is 2.
Yellow is 3. Orange is 3. And then blue is 4.
Oh, hi.
No.
Let me do this way. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I thought they wanted me to, like...
I say, you're working too hard.
I am.
I want to brag, but that was pretty great.
Shoutouts to Flora finally getting to solve puzzles.
In your pocket. Yeah, she got a puzzle.
Blue is heavier than yellow, is heavier than green, heavier than red. Comparing the red-blue box with the red-green box shows that blue is heavier than green. Comparing the red-blue box with the blue-green box shows that green is heavier than red. And finding that the yellow-yellow box is equal to the blue-green box tells you that yellow is between blue and green.
Hell yeah. Sandra said, alrighty, just clocked out and heading to my car. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Use this big brains. True feminism, being given puzzles by a drunkard. Yep. Yep. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Andrews. Have a good rest of your day.
Bye.
Bye.
Say, nice going, little lady. You've got quite the mind for puzzling.
Oh, it's for book 3.
Yeah.
Alright, we got a puzzle here.
Weirdo. I think you were Anita, weren't you?
Hey there, folks. You look positively knackered. Have you been out walking all day? Yes, but I can't go into details. Just trust me that you've been on quite the journey. Ooh, is that so? What you really need to recharge is a nice big meal. We don't serve hot food here. But I suppose I could whip up one of our special ham sandwiches if you ask nicely. That sounds great, but what makes it special? It's all about the order of the ingredients. Plus, it is an extra special secret ingredient. Now, I just have to remember how to make the thing. How's it go again? Lunchtime. Oh, this is a puzzle we probably could have done way earlier. Can you make the...
I love this puzzle.
Ooh.
It's so clever.
Make the extra sandwich. The ham goes above the potato salad.
Above the potato salad.
Okay. The only ingredient between the ham and the tomato is the lettuce.
Okay. The cheese touches the bun.
Mm-hmm.
Neither the ham nor the lettuce is the very middle layer.
Ooh, okay.
Can you move the cheese up to the top bun? No, because then the lettuce would be... Okay.
Ham goes above the potato salad.
I was gonna say, that doesn't mean it has to touch the potato salad, right?
No, it does not.
So what if we put the cheese...
The only ingredient between the ham and the tomato is the cheese.
Is the lettuce.
Is the lettuce,
put the lettuce between the tomato and the ham.
Right, okay.
So, what if we put the... And the middle layer can't be ham. There, that works, right? The ham is above the potato salad.
It is.
The ham and tomato is the lettuce. The cheese is touching the bun, and the ham and the lettuce aren't the middle layer. Yeah, I think that's okay.
Alright, let's go.
Potato salad on a ham sandwich. I don't know how I feel about that.
I knew it.
Delicious. Now it's time to chow down. Nice, we did it. Thanks for the help there. And as a reward, here's a sandwich. Oh, wow! The sandwich is out of the world. Who just thought potato salad and sandwich could be so delicious? And the crusty bread's a perfect match for the potato and cheese. I love it.
You don't love it more than my cucumber sandwiches, do you?
Uh-oh. Did that last bite get caught in your throat? Don't eat too fast. Alright. Finally addressing the elephant in the room here.
Wait a moment. How did you manage to get here? Impressed, are you? Let's just say I have ways of making the impossible possible.
Amazing.
I'm just not gonna talk
we have
about
a
it.
that's right, we have a
Okay.
shortcut. I forgot about that. But we can't go
we
to
must
use the
make
shortcut right
contact
now.
with Shipley before we do anything else. We should be at the restaurant.
Did we decide who was Beasley?
I think I don't know, because I don't think we ever had a read for him. Confusely, I guess.
Hmm.
Flowers like that are fascinating plants. Puzzles just love to gather around them.
Sounds weird, I know.
Sounds weird, I
If
know.
you want to see what I mean, just give it a tap.
There you go.
Oh, okay. We've solved all the puzzles that we found, so that's good. Oh, hello again, you two. Oh, actually, were you Adeline?
I don't remember.
Why don't you be Adeline?
Okay. Oh, hello again, you two. Are you enjoying your visit to the big city?
My visit here? I'll have you know I was born in the city. Again, another thing that ended up getting retconned. Rip.
Retcon.
Rip. Rip to the continuity.
Sure you were. Whatever you say. What about yourself? Were you born in the city as well? Me? Oh no, I was born and raised in Cardiff. I spent most of my life there as well. I don't know what a Cardiff accent sounds like, so I'm sorry, Banana. Not so long ago, I found myself in some rather unusual circumstances and ended up moving to London.
British people can do
Cardiff
more than
is
just hamburger
Welsh.
cucumber sandwiches. We have cheese and ham sandwiches. Oh, cheese and ham sandwiches. Nice.
Oh man, I don't know how to do a Welsh accent.
Cardiff is Welsh. You uneducated swine. Damn.
Okay, I have to listen to, hang on, I have to listen to one now because she said where she's from.
Okay. I'll give you a moment. While we're waiting, does anybody have any thoughts or insights about the plot of this game, where we think it might be headed? Do you have any theories about who done it? If there, I mean, I guess the who done it would be who kidnapped Bill Hawks, although we didn't see who kidnapped Bill Hawks, so that isn't really much of a mystery, is it? So, but you know, just like who's what's happened with this mystery? What do we think's going on? Any thoughts? I'm going to say that it's future Luke that is the big bad villain. Okay. That is an interesting theory. He is very suspicious in that he has a lot of stuff that he's doing off screen, so. Because I distrust Twinks! I was gonna ask you why you suspected him, and I guess you just answered it for me right there. Yeah, it's that Twinkie face. That's, you know, a guy who's that handsome. I mean, how can you trust him, you know? Like, how could you trust a twink like that? So yeah, so he seems to be doing a lot of stuff that we're not privy to, which is suspicious.
Like distrust points.
He does. So that's valid. Yeah. What were you?
All right.
Are you ready?
I'm gonna give it my best shot. Okay. Banana, forgive me if it sounds shitty, but because she said where she's from, I feel like I have to make it a point to give her the correct accent. It's like a movie, really. Oh, I'm
sorry.
Speaking of movies, have you heard this one?
I can trust Present Luke because he's a small, soft boy. Twink Luke is just very sus.
That's fair. He is a little bit suspicious.
Alright. 6 moviegoers need to be seated at the theater, and it's your job to find an arrangement that will satisfy all their requirements. I refuse to sit next to, behind, or in front of C. I can't stand the front row. I don't like the left or right seats. I hate the back row and the left side. I preferred being on the right side. Anything but the front or left seats. So where should each person sit? Okay. So B needs to be in the front row. We'll just put them here right now. They don't, C doesn't like the left or right seats. We'll put C there. Hate the back row and the left side. So anything but the front or left seats. So then E, I prefer being on the right side. Okay. So we need to move some of these guys around. F doesn't like the front or left seats. So F can only be in either of these two seats. And D can only be in one of these two seats. So C can go in a bunch of different places. C has to be in the middle. Somewhere. Yeah, so we'll put E. A needs to be like, I refuse to sit next to
be in, like,
behind or in front of. So A needs to be like here. Yeah. Yes, A needs to be here. E prefers to be on the right side. No, that's the left side. Whoops. E prefers to be on the right side. B can't stand being in the front row. Okay. So now we need to move.
But you can't put A next to C. Yeah. Can we put C in the back row?
We can. F, that violates the F can't be here though. He needs to be in one of these two seats. We put E. E prefers to be on the right side. D hates being in the back or on the left side. So okay, I think this works, right? I refuse to sit behind, next to, behind, or in front of C. A meets the conditions. B is not in the front row. C is in the middle. D is neither in the back row nor the left side. E is on the right side. And then F is not in the front row or the left side. So I think we're good.
Here's my answer.
Woo!
I knew it.
Okay, did it. Blockbuster. The only two options for C are the middle seat in either the front or back row. When you work in the other requests, this is the only arrangement that will make everybody happy. Nice. Did it.
Yes, that's the answer, all right. Enjoy the rest of your time in London, visitors.
How many times do I have to tell you I'm from London?
Whatever you say, little fellow. Enjoy your time in the big city.
Ugh, I give up.
I have no idea if that was Welsh.
Alright, we have a new request.
Yay.
Let's go. PT like mine takes a lot of work, you know? There's still something missing, though. Can you bring me what I need to compliment my outfit? Right, flower. Alright, this one's kind of tough. I'm just gonna see where this one takes me. Yeah, okay, so that one bumps
right
me
into
against
the wall.
that. Yeah, right into the wall.
Can you draw that longer to connect to the other one? Oh wait, can you draw really? Yeah, what does that one do?
Okay, so if I draw a line here, we might get a little bit different. Okay.
Yeah.
Really, the problem is we need to get the bird over this
red one, yeah.
The second one. That's really the big thing. Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, but he could probably bounce off that other one, right?
Yeah. So let me try. Let's do this.
What did I miss? Oh, Banana thinks Luke is the bad guy.
Yes.
Astute observation, Banana.
Yeah, I'd say the only thing that, or one of the things that sort of complicates the idea of Luke being the big bad is that, if you remember, future Luke was the one who invited us here to the future. Yeah. So it'd be sort of weird if, like, the villain decided, hey, let's bring the one person that can foil my entire plan, whatever that plan is, to where I'm doing the stuff. So, that is a bit of a wrench in that theory, I'd say.
Future Luke invited you so he could annihilate you. That's fair.
Also a possibility, yeah. Like, he could could do that. He could. That's a potential. That is a potential answer to why he did that. If he is the bad guy. So I don't know. Is there any other, like? I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't know. I mean, like he does seem like a pretty like nice guy, all things withstanding. Like, he's a little suspicious, but he's not like cackling to himself or saying anything that was super implicating. So there's that too. Hubris. Hey, I mean, hubris is a big flaw, huh? And Adeline seems sus because she's Welsh. Hey,
you know what? Fair.
She is pretty sus. All the people here are sus. Sorry, I keep talking over you.
Future is whack.
Future is whack.
Absolutely spotted, my feather friend. Thank you.
Absolutely wonderful.
Well. So you can talk too. What a remarkable bird.
Hoo-hoo. Yay, we did it. Alright.
We did it. We
did the thing. I don't think we got any new photos for our second look. Okay.
I just remembered something.
What's that, Professor?
We've neglected to explain the situation to Flora.
You're right! It completely slipped my mind.
No worries. Happy to be along for the ride. And not, left behind. As usual. Be that as it may, I think an explanation is in order. Let's stop by the hotel for a quick chat.
Okay, Professor.
Always also seemed very chill about the whole, like, time travel thing.
Yeah. Are you Max or my Max?
I think you were Max. I don't remember. I think you were Max.
Okay. Ding, ding, ding. Who's that adorable girl you're with? Oh, you mean Flora? Ding, ding, ding. That's correct. She sure has a pretty name. You gotta introduce her to me.
This. Hi there. Are you one of Luke's friends? It's nice to meet you.
Those Welsh people with their lovely countryside, wonderful accents, and general friendly disposition. Banana's like, Welsh people are too friendly, therefore immediately suspicious. Ding, ding, ding! Yup, Luke and I go way back. We're old pals. Anyway, you have yourself a lovely day, Flora. Funny. I didn't realize you thought so much of me, Max.
Alright, Max. Hey, it's our coon. Quit poking me. I have to at least look like I'm working. Stop touching me.
Oh, hello. Are you from out of town? I suppose you could say that. We're here on an investigation.
Yes, and all this walking we've been doing is really starting to catch up with me.
Tired, huh? Well, you know what always perks me up? A nice chunk of chocolate. I've actually got some in my pocket. Would you like a piece? Like one? I'd love one. Oh my, I may have spoken too soon. This chocolate's got a hole in it. Now how am I going to divide it?
if I have a look at it? I think I can help. Oh, we got a raid, Dove.
Oh, we did. Oh, Vampire Yoda. Thank you for the raid. For some reason, my alert system does not let me know that there's a raid. Hi, how you doing? Welcome on in. Thank you for bringing your community in. We are playing some Professor Layton right now. We're trying to figure out how to divide this chocolate with math. A 5 by 10 centimeter chocolate bar has a 5 by 1 centimeter piece broken off the right, as shown in the image below. How many more 5 to 1 centimeter pieces can you break off of the remaining chocolate bar? Also, there's a 5 millimeter hole in the bar, 1 centimeter left side, and 25 centimeters up from the bottom. Any piece that has even a tiny bit of this hole in it can't be included in your answer. Okay.
Oh Lord, math.
How many more 5 by 1 centimeter pieces? So if we ignore the hole, it would just be 9 more, right? So the like normal bar would be 10. But if we remove so if we did the 5 by 1, it would only be we'd have to remove 2 of the pieces. Oh god, math. Remember, Dove, 1 centimeter is 0.393701 inches. I can work in centimeters, Banana, I promise. So
yeah, Dove knows her metric system. She just doesn't know her left from her right. Sorry.
Do I mean anything? Am I nothing to you people? I'm just kidding. So I guess my easy answer is like, what about 8? We just ignore the 2 1 centimeter pieces that have the hole in them. Unless we were to try and get creative about exactly how many 5 to 1 centimeter pieces. I mean, I guess we could try and calculate it out, right? So, like, so we have, so the whole area of it is 500 centimeters, correct? Oh no, 50 centimeters. Because it's 5 times 10. 50 centimeters. And each piece is 5 centimeters. The hole is 5 millimeters. So it's 0.5 minus, so 50 minus 0.5 is 49.5.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's 49, so 0.5 divided by 5. So that's like 9 pieces. If we were to round down, it would be 9 pieces. I think the answer is 7. That would be 7 because it's how many more. Oh, true. I see what you're saying. But I think the answer is 8 for reasons. Okay. I think the answer is 7 because it's my favorite number. That's alright. What do you think, Bree? So, like, I did some calculations. In theory, 9 more. In theory, you could break it into 9 more pieces, perhaps? But I'm not sure. Because 8...
So
because 7, 8, 4...
9 by 5. Oh, Lord.
I know, it's rough.
Well, right. I'm trying to think if you went, like, from...
Let's
so if you did 4 more over...
Break up the remaining chocolate bar into equal pieces. If you make each piece identical to the first piece, you'll end up with 9 more pieces. Yes. So
if you
again, the simple
more.
answer would be 7 because you'd have to trash the last 2 pieces because it has the hole in it.
I know, but I don't think you have to do that. So if you broke it off so that it was a 5x5 piece, you would have 4 more from there.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you came from the top, you could do 5, 6.
I see what you're saying.
Mm.
So what you're saying is like you break it.
I think you could. I want to say you could get 8. Yeah.
And then there's 4 on this side.
And if you did those 4,
and
what if you went the other way?
5, 6, that way.
Yeah, could you do that? Or would you get more if you just kept breaking them vertically?
Well, the issue is that we have to, any piece that has this in doesn't count, can't be included. So the question is, can you make this is 5 pieces, right? So the hole is 2.5 millimeters up. So that means if you were to go vertical, you can make 1, 2. So you could only make 4 pieces vertically. The 5th one would have to be trashed. Hi, I'm back. Sorry for being late again. I was watching a video about my Pokemon tier list because I'm way too invested in it. That is so fine. Don't worry about it. It would have cost you $0 to say that. I know it's rough, yes, but it also cost me nothing to say it, and I'm a believer in chaos. Alright. I think I'm going to go for 8. I'm feeling 8. If I'm wrong, we'll try, like, 7 or 9. Ooh!
Hey,
we fucking got it!
Guess.
We fucking got it.
Nice guess.
Hey, and my logic worked it out, actually. So you were right, splitting it this way, and then it's 4. And then you split it this way, and then you trash the one piece that has the hole in it.
Yay!
I was like, also part of me was like, there's gotta be a reason why they, like, told us exactly where the hole was.
Oh, made my head hurt.
Yay, now everyone can have a bite. Here you go, you two.
Thank you very much.
It's delicious. Where's a glass of milk when I need one? Alright, another request. Let's, go do it. Alright, we gotta deliver a cake. Okay,
Cake!
let's try that. Oop. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go for the chaos option. Okay, that actually wasn't too bad. The chaos option. Uh-oh. I got him stuck. Try this.
Nope. Oh. Oh.
Oh, close. 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 Hold on.
Almost.
Oh, shit. I didn't need to clear it. So if we do this, what do I do? This, and then this. I think we might get somewhere. Ah, bitch. Alright. What if we did... No, that's gonna block. Oh, no. We just got him stuck there. Okay. I don't think that's gonna do much for us either. Yeah, because this isn't getting caught. Sorry, sometimes this is kind of fun to play with because it's just funny. Hi, I'm back. Sorry, are you low for the picture of your solution? Can we also appreciate how much of a helmet you have to be to get annoyed at a 1 millimeter hole in your chocolate? So from the list I watched, I had 3 meta-defining mons and 3 best in their role mons, which I'm pretty happy about. S and A tiers respectively. I knew exactly what I was doing. I'm so proud of myself. It's really cohesive team too. Nice! It's so liberating whenever you, like, totally get and understand a thing, you know? It's just like, ah, I did it. It feels good, you know? Okay, actually. So... Oh, if we did this. Nope. Not that. I feel like I'm on the right track with like with the way I had it, but it's just a little. Like, it's so close. It's so close.
Can you do, instead of that little one, can you trace it to be like a big trampoline? Would that make a difference, I wonder?
I wonder. You'll see. Okay. Let's try this angle. Okay, no. Too steep of an incline. Too steep of an incline.
Do we want to come back to it, maybe?
Hold on. Let's just try this one combo, and then we'll come back.
Okay. I'm gonna go pee real quick while you figure it out.
Alright. It feels too steep. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it's blocking. We can't use that pin. It's too high. You gotta change the first one? Ah, yeah, maybe. Oh wait, maybe we could do like just like a little bit of an incline. Oh, hey, okay. That actually does help. Alright. Let's try catching it there. And then if we do that, and then maybe, okay, hold on. I think I figured it out. Then this way, and then, I mean, this might block it, though. Yeah, it does. Yeah, okay, we can't do that. Whoops, okay. That's also block.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. So I made some progress.
Oh, good.
I think. The question is, though, I don't know where to go from there. But... Oh, actually. Let's try that. Sorry, I just feel like I'm really close, so I'm like, I wanna... Oh, whoops, never mind. Never mind. Alright, we'll put this away for now. Can we appreciate the awful working conditions where you have only 10 seconds to deliver a package? Yeah, right? Like, come on. People need to respect their parrot workers more. And workers in general more, you know? Let's just let her sleep. I believe you were Becky.
I'm sorry, but only registered guests are permitted to enter that area. My name's Flora. I'm a guest of the Professors and Luke's. Well, sort of. Actually, what really happened is I followed them here because they ran off without me.
She is just laying into them. She's like, I'm gonna ruin your reputation while I'm here.
Becky's like, damn, Layton. They're always doing that, and to be honest, it really hurts my feelings, and... Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take up your time chattering so much.
Flora, what on earth are you going on about?
Don't mind her, Becky. Flora can be a bit awkward around new people. Whoa! Roast back and forth, Layton.
Got some roasts?
And I'm gonna be a gentleman.
Break out the campfire, because we got some roasts happening.
Oh, I would never pry into a guest's personal affairs. That's against hotel policy.
Layton roasting the poor girl. My package won't be delivered for 1 to 2 weeks. Yikes. Yeah, actually, I wonder if that has anything to do... I don't know if you guys heard the news, but, a section of I-95, collapsed in Philadelphia. And for those of you who ain't in the,
Oh, shit!
Yeah! For those of you who aren't from the U.S., I-95 is a major interstate in the U.S. It basically services, I want to say it goes all the way up to Maine. Like, does it go, how far does it go? Does it go all the way out to Boston and then down towards, like, the Carolinas? Like, it goes really far along the East Coast. And, like, literally both sides of the bridge are out of commission because the bridge is, like, basically totaled. So, yeah. I'm not that surprised it's gonna take a long time for your package to get here because, any packages coming... Carolina. I don't know, but apparently that section of the highway gets a ton of traffic normally. Yeah. If only the U.S. had alternative transfer options, like rail. Yeah, really, right? If only. Yeah, that section, that part of the I-95 gets tons and tons of traffic. So the fact that there's a huge blockage on it that isn't getting rerouted, or needs to be rerouted, yeah, that's gonna probably cause some major delays with some shipping. So I mean, I don't know where your package is coming from, so I don't know how or if it'll be impacted by the I-95 collapse, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's one of the casualties. High-speed rail, that's not profitable as cars, and that's socialism. You know, I am just keep praying for, like, better train access out here in Pennsylvania. Like, please, God, let it happen. I am praying. I am hoping.
Banana said it's because the package is bouncing around some ropes while being held by a parrot.
And if only the U.S. didn't rely on their infrastructure being built by the lowest bidder. Also true. Apparently, the bridge that collapsed was about... I read an article about it. It was installed about 10 to 12 years ago or something. So, I don't know if that's too old or too young to be collapsing, but... yeah. Yeah, no, it wasn't built that long ago, so it wasn't like Tappan Zee level, bridge level, yikes, we need to address this right now. So it wasn't like in, so, and the reason why it collapsed, to be fair, is, there was a tractor trailer carrying gasoline that, like, caught fire and, like, crashed into the overpass, and then that's what caused it to collapse. It was, like, all the burning and yeah. So basically the crash, it wasn't like the bridge, like, collapsed. I don't think, I mean, who knows, there might have been something faulty with that particular overpass, but to my knowledge, it seems more likely that it was just, like, the accident, like, the tractor trailer was the thing that caused the damage, and then that caused the cave-in. It wasn't, like, a situation with, like, the Tappan Zee Bridge, where it was, like, This thing could collapse at literally any minute, even though thousands of people go over it every day. This is fine. Paid delivery options besides Amazon 2-day are about the same as free, so yeah, that makes sense. Also, like, me personally, I tend not to, like, unless it's, like, some sort of weird guarantee for free 2-day delivery by the company, I tend not to pay for extra delivery, for faster delivery. I'm just, like, I feel like I'm definitely overworking somebody by, like, going for the faster option. I mean, people are being overworked anyway, but, like, part of me is like, I don't need this in 2 days, so it's fine. It can take it can take its time getting to me. Yeah, the truck crashing was definitely the reason why it collapsed. It was not like this bridge was, like, 50 years old and we really should have repaired it years ago kind of thing. Maybe I should make a 250-mile journey from rural Scotland entirely by train. It was great. That's awesome. I mean, there are trains in the U.S. Like, the Amtrak is, like, the big train one, and you can take a train from at least a good amount of the major cities, but they're definitely not as, like, good as it could be. Like, we don't have bullet trains, and, like, a lot of major cities that have millions of people who live there don't have any kind of train access whatsoever. So it's real frustrating. Like,
anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, yeah, so, there are rumors that, like, maybe the place where I live will get train access, but, you know, we'll see. I really hope so.
That would have made my life a lot easier. I had to take a lot of buses when I lived there.
Yeah, like, God, I really hope so. Because, like, I have family back in Jersey, and it would be so nice to be able to just hop on the train and then just go, you know, and I don't need to worry about having a car,
like,
but...
There's trains a few hours south and a few hours the other way, east.
Yeah.
But, like, no trains in the middle. Anyway.
Nope. Sucks. Anyway, back to the game.
To the game. I think I read that already.
Yeah.
It's against hotel policy. I'll be off now. Have yourselves a pleasant day.
I hope Becky doesn't look down on us for running out on Flora.
What a charming room. I'm glad you like it, Flora. We'll be sure to get you one of your very own later. Oh, no need for that. I'm happy to stay in this one with you two. We'll just put up a screen. Luke, you're the smallest, so you can sleep in that chair there. Then I can take one of the beds, and the professor can take the other bed.
That's ridiculous. I'm way too big to fold myself into a chair.
We can discuss this issue more later. For now, let's try to bring you up to speed, Flora. Alright, so, what's the skinny?
Flora! Gaslight gatekeep girl boss!
What's happening? I don't remember her saying that.
What's the skinny? That's such an old-timey kind of phrase, too.
This game came out in, what, 2009?
Something like that, or 2012, 2010, I forget when.
Oh, God. Right now, we are in a town that looks very much like London, but is fundamentally different. Make no mistake, this city is a far more dangerous place than our London.
I'm just starting to start going around asking what's the fat in protest of this phrase. Love it.
How so?
What he's trying to say is that we've traveled through time. This is London 10 years in the future.
What? We are currently working with a young man who identifies himself as Luke. According to him, in the 10 years between his time and ours, I became a rather unsavory individual. And here, in the future, I rule over the city with an iron fist. This young man is working with us to try and stop my evil future self. Wow, that's an awfully complicated story. Did you follow all of it?
Yes, I think so.
Can you imagine the professor as a crime boss? This is something I've just got to see.
Oh, I just thought of something.
Well, I agree, and I can't believe that's the only office within.
What's up?
If both you and the professor have counterparts here, I should too, right?
Sure, I don't see why not.
But you haven't seen future Flora here?
Nope, not yet anyway.
But didn't it strike you as strange that you hadn't seen me?
We've had a lot going on since we came here. We haven't really had much time.
Wrong answer!
That is the wrong answer. IDKY, it's not that hard when you know it's about rhyming. Do any of you know Cockney rhyming slangs? Because I feel like it would send you into a coma if you hadn't heard of any before. Yes, I have heard of those.
I guess I just thought the two of you would have been more concerned about my well-being in the future.
There, dear. Don't get upset now.
What do you say we brighten up those spirits with a trip to one of the best restaurants in the city? Oh, that sounds wonderful. Let's go.
Layton is a player. He is slick. That
He
man
is.
knows how to
He
how to
totally
play
is.
people.
Nice saves, Professor. Alright.
Damn.
I think we already got everything in the room, so...
I believe we did.
Oh, hi!
Oh, it's Dean Delmona. Dean Delmona. Were you? I think you were Delmona.
Oh, fancy seeing you here, Herschel. Have you been well?
Yes, thank you. You're looking quite well yourself. Spry, even.
Oh, heavens. This little man's growing older by the day. One look at my head of white hair will tell you that.
Ah, yes. I thought something was different about you.
Some people say silver hair makes a man look distinguished, but I was partial to my brown hair. You know, Herschel, London's full of people quick to sully your name, but I don't believe a one of them. That was quite a shock, Professor. We saw the Dean only hours ago, yet he's aged a full 10 years.
Yeah. Time certainly appears to have left its mark on the Dean.
When spoken to, it gets quite tricky. Damn, I'm hungry. Should have ordered food instead of a controller, but I want to play a game. Why does he have an eggplant for a head? I don't know. He's really into eggplants, I guess. Is something the matter?
Not at all. I just need a moment to think. Let's be on our way. Dove, have you read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy yet?
No, I have not. I'm still working through my library, my alphabetical order one. My apologies. Alright.
Have you run across any interesting books at work?
I mean, honestly, unfortunately, I don't really handle a lot of the print materials as much as I used to because that's not my job and I do mostly, like, the e-resources. So, most of my stuff is, like, cool databases. Also, we haven't received a lot of the, like, magazines in, like, a really long time because our subscriptions, like, fell by the wayside due to some, stuff that I don't want to get into right now. But hopefully we'll get some soon and then I can talk about cool books I read about. Who needs to read? I know, Banana, I'm sorry, I don't want to, I'm trying to work on only one book at a time, and it's taking me a while to get through this one book, so we'll work on it, I promise. Oh, whoops, we have to go to the restaurant.
Oh, we can't go that way to go to the restaurant? Alright, fine, Luke.
Damn, alright.
You're going to be sorry if you don't read Hitchhiker.
Damn. If you have any more cute lady friends, bring them around and say hello. Ding, ding, ding.
The last book I was reading was the book about how to handle loved ones with dementia and memory loss, so it's not very...
Oh, that sounds not fun at all.
Book. It was an informative book, but it's not exactly a joyful book, I'll say that. But it's a good book.
Understandable.
Puzzles are the only way to pass the time during this snooze-worthy shift. See if you can wrap your brain around this head scratcher I cooked up. She's
5
a busy
stamps.
bird.
5 numerical stamps shown below are designed to fill in the 4 blank squares and complete the equation. Only 1 digit can be used in each square. Your task is to make a valid equation using the fewest number of stamps to fill in all 4 blank squares. Pick the stamps you'll use by checking the boxes below them, then tap submit. So probably the 6 and the 9 one, because those can be like kind of tilted around to make 2 and 5. So 5 plus...
Well, you could use another one. If you're using the 6 as a 9, you only need one other one.
True. 2...
Not the 5.
2 plus 5 is 7, plus 3 is 9, isn't it? No, that's 10.
But you don't need the 5, Dove.
Oh!
3 plus 3 plus 3.
Oh, that's true!
9.
That's true. It does. You're right.
I think that's what it is. I think you can reuse the stamp. I don't think you have to have a different number in each box.
Yeah, that's fair.
6
I
and 9.
am a dummy.
Ha ha ha.
Correct.
6
so 3
and
the 6
9.
stamps all around you need. If you turn the 6 around, it can make a 9. And equal 9. And equal 9, simply use 3 stamps 3 times in a row and you're done. Nice. Okay.
That was too many numbers in one paragraph.
Huh? Oh, sorry.
Huh? You solved it? Great. Now how am I supposed to get through another boring day on the job?
Boring? Don't you work for a crime syndicate? If your job's boring, you're doing it wrong.
Gee, I must be hearing things, 'cause I could have sworn you just told me how to do my job.
Hey! Oh, no! Don't mean anything by it, just ignore me.
He works for a crime syndicate, but in HR. Oh, can you imagine?
Welcome to London's most delicious destination. I hope you brought your appetites. Not to mention your thinking caps. I've heard you have a real knack for solving puzzles.
I suppose you could say that. Why do you bring it up, sir?
See, I ordered a few number plates for use in the back, but the company made a mistake. Mispainted plates.
Ooh, did they know?
The number of plates you ordered have finally arrived, but wait a second. Misfortune. The manufacturer painted all the row numbers on backwards by mistake. You'd like to use them as soon as possible, but it will take quite a while to fix each and every plate. To save time, the manufacturer would like you to make do with the plates that you can use as is, and only send back the ones that must be fixed. Check off the only plates that you can't use.
Well, you can use 0 and 1.
Yes, you can.
I think if you swap the 3 around, that one's okay.
Yep, that one's fine.
You can swap the 4 around.
Yeah, that one you can rotate.
7 and the 8 are okay. And then you could just... I think if you flip the 5 and the 2 upside down, they'll work as each other.
Yes. What about the 6 and the 9?
I don't think you can use the 6 and the 9. Because I'm looking at them upside down and they don't work.
Okay.
I think that's it, though.
That should
wow, once again, the 6 and the 9.
Just as I suspected.
Awesome. 0, 6, and 9 definitely don't work. 0, 1, 8, 8 are all symmetrical, so they clearly are cases. You can rotate the 2 and the 5 180 degrees, and they replace each other, and rotating the 4 and the 7 shown above allows them all to work perfectly fine. Just fine. Pretty neat.
The weed number.
The weed number.
Yeah, 69 is the weed number. Good job, Panda.
She's a busy bird. I am a busy bird, yes. It looks like I asked the right man for the help. Thank you, sir. I won't forget this. Believe me, there will be more than a little extra gravy in the next pile of pie you order here. Oh, finally got some stuff for the second book. Oh my god. Only took us a while. Okay.
Okay, woman in charge. Raincoat. Man. Coffee.
We need some
we have
milk.
another customer. Oh, we don't have another customer. Okay, we need one more customer. But, if you keep going, we can put the milk in. Right there.
However, just now I realized the white thing was gone. Milk?
The milk.
Yeah, you can't make chocolate milk without milk, I guess. Wait, what? And you don't like coffee black, so you put milk in it.
Yeah. It's only one more customer in the corner.
What is that face? Fucking Gengar looking ass? Who are you talking about?
What, the woman?
Oh, the woman? That's Granny Riddleton. Or that's Granny Riddleton.
Oh my god.
Amazing. Alright. I'll give Pilliard's one a shot, even though it's like technically harder than the other one.
Don't diss my boy Gengar like that.
I think that's one's gonna fly into green off into the distance here.
I mean, you're allowed to have 4 ropes, so...
Yeah. Okay, so that stops it from like falling into the careening.
Can you bounce it? I was gonna say, can you do like a zigzag bounce off of that one and then like the big one on the left?
Like this one right here?
Yeah, that one. And then like the other, yeah. And the other diagonal maybe? Oh, no, I guess not.
Yeah, it kind of interrupts the flight pattern, as it were. I think this one will just kind of... Yeah. That one doesn't work. Okay. Well.
Rip.
Rip indeed. Okay. Ooh, what about that? Let's try that. No.
Can you connect the that one he's going to with the one right across from it? No, not that one.
Oh.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I can.
I mean, I don't know, like, where it's gonna get him, but...
Yeah, Okay, okay, we don't want that. Don't want that.
Alright, I'm giving you one more minute, and then I want to move on. I don't want to be evil Leighton.
Sorry! Oh, crap. Alright, well. Alright, we'll go back. These guys are hard. These puzzles are great for when you need to deliver random items by a parrot. They are great for that.
Yeah, I think when I 100%ed this game, I had to look up almost all the parrot deliveries.
Yeah.
They were freaking hard.
Great. Oh, That's you.
Oh. Greetings, Shipley. Excellent timing, Professor. I just received a message for you from Luke. He would like you to go to the observatory in the park north of here. Say that you're not followed. This park is the one on the road that joins Flatstone Street with Midland Road, correct? Panda says this is how you put shit into the accent. I'm honored. This is what all those years of mocking all of my professors gets me. That's the one. Luke will be there waiting for you.
Why do we need to make sure we're not being followed?
It sounds like someone out there may be monitoring our movements. Flora, are you paying attention to what's being said? This is very important.
Of course I'm listening.
Moving around in a group of 3 will make us more conspicuous. I know you don't want to be left alone, but I think it would be best if you waited for us at the hotel. As soon as we're done talking with the other Luke, we'll come to get you.
No! Oh.
No! I'm coming with you. He really is trying to jump her.
He really is.
Laura.
Oh, come on, Professor. Let her come along. We'll do our best to be stealthy on our way to the park.
I don't know about this.
It'd be fine. Besides, it might be more dangerous to leave Flora all by herself.
I suppose you might have a point. Where we're heading could lead us into some very dangerous situation. Are you sure you want to come along with us?
Of course I do.
Of course I do.
Sorry. I'm too eager.
Do you want to be Flora? You
no, it's okay. It's alright. Sorry.
Of course I do. I'm not scared.
Well, that settles it. Let's get moving.
Luke's just like, well, that's it. Let's go. Layton's like, are you the adult in this situation? Sorry, Luke, but we've got no choice but to put our dinner plans on hold again.
I understand, Professor. No one wants to eat more than I do, but we shouldn't keep Luke waiting.
Well then, what are we waiting for? Off we go!
And our merry band strikes out again. Alright, so we're gonna go... Let's go up this way in case there's some puzzles. Ah! Some new shit's happening. Hello.
You there, with the shady expression. Look me in the eyes when I talk to you.
Alright, were you Dupree or was I Dupree?
I think you were Dupree.
Alright. I'm reading here. Why don't you buzz off?
Listen, hooligan. I'm acting under the authority of the Scotland Yard. I demand that you comply with my investigation.
Scotland Yard? Pfft, big deal. It's been years since the police had any power in this town.
No power, you say? You do well to take a close look at the fellow before you. The very sight of these fish and stugs running for the hills.
Whoa there, buddy. Settle down. Somebody help me. This weird is getting too close for comfort. Inspector, calm yourself.
Ah, Luke. Not now, lad. I'm putting the screws to this dubious fellow here. Inspector, please. I can vouch for this man. He's an ordinary citizen. Oh, so he's a friend of yours, Layton. You should have said so earlier. You're off the newspaper, boy. But listen well, because I'll only say this once.
Thanks. I'm listening.
Show of Scotland Yard, and what it stands for is immortal, even in a corrupt pit of depravity like this. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got an investigation to attend to. Good day, Layton.
The meme is that Scotland Yard IRL has no power. Phew. Thanks for saving me from that loon. What was all that gibberish about Scotland Yard? Oh, the inspector doesn't mean any harm. He just tends to get a little worked up. Alright.
Whew.
Onwards.
That's fun. Glad we got to see that.
Oh, it's our favorite Italian. Come by and pay a visit, sweetheart. A visit anytime, Lukey. I'll be here waiting for you.
That one was like weirdly Irish, but we'll ignore that for now.
That's okay. I don't think any of these people have like anything to say to
she's
us.
still waiting for her husband.
She's still waiting for her
Further
husband.
mean that that's Scotland Yard isn't even in Scotland. I think were you Silky?
I might have been, yeah. Smiling quiet. Why did the boss at the post me here? Oh.
We're gonna go into the observatory. I can just.
I cannot.
Just click it.
No.
Do we have to go in the other way?
I don't know. I'm trying. Oh, here we go. Okay.
I was saying, yeah, you just gotta click it.
I can't seem to open the door to the observatory.
Is that so? It appears that a puzzle is locking this door.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Worry not, Duke. I'll solve this puzzle and have us through the door before you know it. Goddamn puzzle door.
Gravity maze! Ooh. Oh, hey! These guys. Move the red, blue blocks to the surface faces. Tap the arrow buttons at the bottom. Okay. So I have to get the... Okay. So that one's now in there. Ah, did
hey,
it.
Look at that!
Got it! Got it.
Gravity Maze Master Dove!
Apparently, yeah. I did it in 5 because I'm a master.
That did it, Luke. The lock is disabled.
And the door is open. Alright.
I love their creaky door noises.
Ooh, this is such a nice view. Look at this. This is cool.
It is. It's our buddy.
Wow, what a view. Look at all those funny buildings.
Don't lean too far over. You could fall. The people down there look like ants from up here.
The view from my places always reminds me of home.
Aww.
It's kind of sad, actually.
That is pretty sad, yeah.
Tragic. Can you imagine, like, you live your whole life in this one place, and then it just comes smashing down, and then you have to leave.
Yeah.
Kind of sad.
Rip. I'm trying to find the other hint coin, but I'm having some trouble here. Did I click everywhere?
You click at, like, the top and bottom of each of the little black holes.
Black holes.
The black holes.
Oh, the poles!
You know, the black holes in Future London.
Definitely. Alright. Let's talk to Luke.
Whatever. Let's talk to Luke. Maybe he's in front of it.
Thank you for meeting me here. I know it's a bit out of the way. I wanted to make sure you weren't followed, and this place afforded me the best view to do that. Have you made any progress in your investigation?
We've encountered some unexpected turns, but on the whole, it's going well. I can't believe I'm meeting Luke from the future.
Eh? Oh, Flora, it's you. I didn't recognize you there for a moment. You'll have to excuse me. This is all a bit unexpected.
It's nice to know that some things never change. I see you're still easily flustered.
You're
Pretty sure everyone was shipping, like, her and future Luke.
Oh God, please, no! Future Luke's too old for her. Future Luke is definitely too old for her. Holy shit. Come on. She's like current Luke's age.
Yeah, I was saying, she's like, well, I think she's a little bit older than him. If Luke is 12, I want to say she's like 14 or 15.
Yeah, she's a little older,
Luke
but like,
would be,
I mean, still too young for probably 21, 22 future Luke.
Yeah.
Like, he is definitely not a teenager anymore, so. Gotta love the shipping community for how Asian consent works. Yep.
Luke Banana. Sorry. Okay, you go.
It's all good. But it's good to see you. You look well.
Yes, Flora would be one of the unexpected turns in question. Inspector Chelmy and Barton are here as well.
Well, I'm not too surprised by the inspector's arrival. That man lives for police work.
Are you saying you expected him to tail us back here?
Expected? No, but I acknowledge it as a possibility. Enough chatter for now. We need to discuss how we're going to get into Chinatown. We haven't a chance of getting through unless we get those guards to leave the gate.
And you've found a way to lure them away, haven't you?
Yes. See, the guards don't hang around the area all the time. They only man their positions there when Layton tells them to.
In other words, my future self has some reason to post watchmen in the area.
I confess that could be my fault. I've been doing a lot of reconnaissance in the area and I may have been spotted. Anyway, the crucial point is to take away is that the guards will leave their posts if their boss says to.
I understand. But how do we get my future self to issue that order?
Luckily, Layton almost never interacts directly with his low-level grunts. Instead, he has his lieutenant, Bostro, give out the orders. I'm sure you remember him. He was that giant thug giving orders at the casino.
Ah, yes. I know who you're talking about.
You can lure them away with a Chinese takeaway.
Hey man, I'm just the Uber Eats guy. I'm just DoorDash. I'm here to pick up an order for just let me through, man.
There we go, yeah. If the thugs by the gate hear Bostro tell them to get lost, I'm sure they'll abandon their posts. Then all we need to do is record Bostro's voice and play it back for the guards. Well done, little Luke. But have you figured out how to reproduce Bostro's voice? I seem to remember you picking up a new friend near the river who boasts impressive vocal talents. Of course! Gilbert! We can get him to mimic Bostro's voice. That's the idea. But how do we get Gilbert to know how to say get lost in Bostro's voice?
That could prove quite difficult.
Nah, get lost is something of a catchphrase for Bostro. He's always yelling it. He spent quite a few afternoons spying on the man. He uses it at least a dozen times a day. That's not a very nice thing to say. Well, he's not a very nice fellow, as you may have noticed. That catchphrase is out to kick you into Chinatown. We should start looking for him immediately.
Alright. Bostro's likely somewhere in the vicinity of the casino. Heading back to that area is a dangerous move, but we should start our search for him there.
Okay. Ooh, saving our progress.
Oh,
new chapter?
Made it through a whole chapter.
We went through a whole chapter. Fun.
Nice.
Chinatown. Alright, I think this is a good place for us to stop for this stream, as we got through a whole chapter. And now we're finally maybe... Okay, so we didn't miss a puzzle. Finally we will be able to move on and, get all of our, finally get into Chinatown and confront maybe future Layton. I don't know if we'll do that next stream, but like certainly soon it'll happen. Professor Layton and the craving for a Chinese takeaway. Huh?
I remember spending a lot of time in Chinatown, so I don't remember like how long it takes us to get to...
Yeah, no, Chinatown is a pretty significant part of the game, so I don't think we're gonna get there super soon, but, definitely, like, it's happening.
We're on our way.
Alright, well, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to Xandris, Vampiric Yoda for the raid, and Xandris for the sub. Really appreciate both of you guys. And thank you, of course, to Bree, my co-host, for being awesome and being better at accents than me.
Thanks for letting me come on and put some chin into these characters.
No problem. It's great when this happens. I'm mildly upset that me and Luke and Luke don't have a little more different icons to the people in the party. Yeah, I mean they are very, you know, they have that resemblance. Yeah, so they are the same person.
They just have different hats.
They just got different hats.
Also, on the DS, they're like smaller than the size of a pinky nail. So
yeah. So it's just like little Luke is like baby blue, and then like big Luke graduated to like deep blue, you know. So that's what I think about. Thanks to the stream, Delvin. Thank you, Naturephile. Really appreciate it. Yeah, so I guess we'll see you guys around.
I am busy next week, but I don't know if we'll pick a different day or.
Yeah. Well, I will be in touch on when I'm available. We'll see if we can figure out a new time next week if Mondays still don't work for us. But if not, then definitely, hopefully next week after. But yeah, we'll see you guys around. All right. See you later, Bree. Bye. All right. So